The central theme of this film is corruption. Do you think it's still relevant pan-India? And what have you done to make it interesting for audience countrywide?
Yeah, see, after the release of the movie, every year after a movie, when I was thinking about my next film, so when I read the newspapers, the news coming, every day, like somewhere the bribe was asked and someone has to pay the bribe and some poor people are affected by the bribing and all. So immediately you will get the thought of Senapati. So year after year when you read the news, I feel like the Senapati character should come back. But I was waiting to that feeling to convert into a story. So during 2.0, I got the story and I decided to do that. Mainly the thought of the movie is just a pan-Indian thought. So I'm confident that each and every citizen of our country can associate with this movie, and they will watch the movie fully. It will be very engaging for them, for the family audience, and this is for all generations. And there is something to take away from this movie for every citizen, and after the movie is over, they will start thinking about the thought in the movie. I strongly believe.
Both you and Mr. Kamal Haasan over the years have established yourself into big names in your respective fields. What was it like working with him after 28 years?
It was so nice. He was after 28 years, he was more experienced, and he is making things easy. Easy means you can work with him so easily. So you see that his stardom and his experience and knowledge, doesn't make us to hesitate to ask something or to make him to do different things and all. That is a good thing I observed about him, and he's very updated. Right. So yeah, his acting also very updated. So even after so many years of acting, he is very particular about his acting is very trendy, which will appeal to the nowadays audience.
Was it difficult directing him?
No, if you work properly, it's not difficult to direct him. So when I go to Kamal sir, is so knowledgeable. So before I go and pitch a script, I will make sure, so everything is perfect, and with lot of homework. If you go and approach him, if everything is fine, the very easiest actor to direct.
The Senapati Tata, the old man, he is the central character. Is it true it took every day several hours for the prosthetic makeup to be done for Mr. Kamal Haasan?
Yes, of course, because in the part 1, we shot 40 days with the prosthetic makeup, and this part we shot him 70 days with the prosthetic makeup. So every day he is the one to come to the set first, and it will take from 3 hours to 3.5 hours. Then we can work maximum 5.5 hours only, and then it will take 1 hour for him to remove the makeup.
Right.
So he can't eat solid food, so he'll be having some juice, soup and all. Once he finish the shoot and once he removes the makeup, only he can eat solid food. So he has gone through all these difficulties because he loved the character and the passion for the cinema. So he has gone through this all these prosthetics and all, and made that character more memorable and more lively and more dynamic, and can go on and on about it.
You are known to be a director synonymous with grandeur, magnificence. Would Indian 2 also be of that kind, with pan-India stars like Siddharth, Anushka, Rakul Preet?
Yeah, as I told you before, more than a pan-India movie, it's a pan-Indian thought. So it's a big story. Like the part 1 was 3 hours 20 minutes, and it was revolving around one state. And this part 2 is spreading all over the country. The story is so big, and needs lot of characters, lot of supporting characters, lot of cameos and all. So all the actors with like Siddharth, Rakul Preet Singh and Gulshan Grover, Piyush Mishra, Zakir Hussain, and here Vivek and Nedumudi Venu from Malayalam industry, Bobby Simha, and the experienced actors, they elevated the scene, to the next level. So you can fully involve, the movie, and you can enjoy that.
You expect a repeat of the box office? What happened in '96?
Yeah, of course.
A blockbuster?
Yeah, of course. See, we did our best, and so many technicians and actors, and we all put our efforts to satisfy the audience. So we strongly believe the audience will, in return, they will show their love by flooding to the theatres.
Mr. A. R. Rahman had scored music for Indian. One would have thought you would have retained him for the sequel as well, but was it a difficult choice to say no to him and to engage Mr. Anirudh?
It's not like that, because the situation is totally different.
Right.
When I finished 2.0 shoot, there were something went wrong in the visual effects for that the huge bird. So we are in a situation to recreate that from the scratch.
Right.
So the VFX companies demanded 1 year of time to complete that bird shots and all. So we have to wait naturally for a period of 1 year.
Right.
So my work is very less. In once in a week they will come with the CG shots, and I have to see whether it is okay or not, what correction has to be made. I'll give my feedback, and I was free. I'll be free for 1 year. Meanwhile, I have finished the script of Indian 2. So, and even Kamal sir liked the script, and we are ready to start the shoot. 2.0 released in November, and we are ready in the January itself. We plan to shoot also. So that time my work is finished, but A.R. Rahman's work is not completed. Just now he started the background score. It's a huge task, because he did very beautifully, and he had put a lot of efforts. I think out of all of my films, for the background score, he had put enormous effort for the movie 2.0. So if I ask for the songs for Indian 2 also, it will be heavy burden for him. I can't ask also. When I'm doing 2.0, that also to be released. Right. So it will be a very difficult task for him. So meanwhile, I'm seeing the growth of Anirudh. All his songs are so good, I'm enjoying that also. So I thought I should work with him, and I should take him for this Indian 2. This is what happened regarding the music composer.
Did you think about roping in Manisha Koirala and the other team members part of Indian?
Yeah, when the story was progressing, so naturally your thought will go back and forth, left and right. Okay, so sometime that characters will be required, and from another angle it is not required. So I gone through the process of bringing that characters again, and finally the logged script didn't require Manisha Koirala and Urmila and all. So that the main CBI officer character is coming. That is Nedumudi Venu, the senior most actor, a brilliant actor. So after 28 years, the CBI officer who was after Senapati in that part 1 is coming back in this part also.